Hello students, now today we are going to start the topic that is a parity tester. In this parity tester, as you know the parity, only the odd number and the even number is going to be test. That is the parity. Parity tester. Very first, you have to keep the XOR gate in your mind. XOR gate. As we have studied previously, the XOR gate. In this XOR gate, the symbol which is used, it is like this, with a two variable, that is a, b and the y. Since you have the logical equation, that is a is equal to a plus circle b, a plus circle, I am indicating it is with a or, XOR and b, or you may write down a bar b plus a b bar. Okay, so this is the equation, logical equation for the XOR gate. Now the truth table which is going to be followed by the XOR gate, that is, as you know that only the two variables are there. Since 2 raised to power 2 is equal to 4, you are obtaining the value 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. So y is equal to a plus circle b, that is a XOR b, either 0 1 1 and 0. So this is the table which you are getting at the output of the XOR gate. This table you have to keep in your mind. From this particular table we are going to design the parity tester. Now in this parity tester, it is nothing but it is a group. It is a group. In this group, in this group, you may write down the definition also. A group of bit or word can have even parity or odd parity. Even parity or the odd parity. Even is nothing but you are obtaining the value, that is from certain 0 to 9. Okay, you have that particular value, the even number and the odd number. So when you are using that particular even number, you are getting the value, the even value you are getting, that is 2 4 6 8. These are all the even numbers, and the odd number you are getting, that is 1 3 5 7. So these are the odd numbers which you will be getting at that particular format. Now from this particular odd and even number, you have to design the logical diagram. Okay students, now how the logical diagram has to be drawn? It is only drawn with the help of XOR gate. You required a 3 XOR gate. This 3 XOR gate is being drawn like this. You have the first XOR gate like this. You have the second XOR gate, and the output of this XOR gate is to be get connected with the next third number XOR gate. Since you will obtain the output at the third number, it is a gate number 1, it is gate number 2, and it is gate number 3. So here you will be getting the certain inputs. That input we have to mark. That input we have to mark as a variable, and that variable is being called as a A0, A1, A2 and A3. Okay, it is A3. So the A0, A1, A2 and A3 are the variable. According to this particular variable, you have to design a logical table. That is a, you may say that it is a truth table. From that truth table, how many ones are present in that particular truth table? From that one, From that one, you are going to identify the even number and the odd number. Okay, now how it works? You have the 4 variable, means 2 raised to power 4 is equal to, you are getting the value as a 16. Okay, since you have to mark out from 0 to 15. Okay, this truth table you have to draw. Okay, now this truth table I will draw here. We will make a part less. Now here, in this particular formation, if you have that particular truth table, then that truth table has to be drawn like this. A0, A1, A2, A3. Here, A3, A2, A1, A0. These are all the formations which you are getting in the form of zeros and ones. Now the 4-bit value, that is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then 8, then 9, then 10. Listen students, if you have forgot that table, then this 842, you have to keep in your mind. From this particular 842, you have to mark the zeros and 1. Now most of the students are getting confused what to write down after the 10. Okay, or what to write down after the 7. So this form is very much important for you. Okay, now as I have written here 1010, it is a 10. Now the 11 number I have to write down. Suppose whatever the addition you are getting, that addition below you have to write down the 1. The 11, that is 1011. Then the 12, it is 1100. Then it is 13, 1101. Okay, then 14, here 1110. Then 15, 111 and 1. So these are the particular zeros and 1 combination with a 4-bit values. Now you have to mark down the ones present in the table. How many ones are present? Okay, so the total whole topic is depend on the number 1 present in the table. Now the numbers of ones, how many ones are there? You just mark out 1 number, 2 number, 3 number, or 4 number, or 5 number. So you see here in the first, how many ones are present? There is no 1. So you may write down here as a 0. How many ones are there? It is 1. How many ones are there? It is 1. How many ones are there? 2. Then 1. Then 2. Then 2. 3. 1. 2. It is 1010. It is 2. It is 1. It is 3, 1100, 2. It is having the value 3. It is having the 1, 3. It is having the 1, 4. Okay. In this way, we have marked the how many ones are present in the table. Okay. Now from this particular marking, ones how was present, you may identify the output value. Or you may directly write down what is the odd number, which is the odd number, and which is the even number. From observing this one as 0, the 0 is nothing but it is a even number. You may write down here as a even. It is a parity. It is a parity. in your examination also, you have to write down the same thing. You have to draw the figure, you have to draw the table, and from this table you have to write down what is the even number and what is the odd number. Okay students, now the one number, as a one number it is a odd. Again the one number, it is odd. The two number, it is even. One number, odd. Two, even. Two, even. Okay, in this way you have to mark all the odd number and the even number. So when you are obtaining that particular odd and the even number, you may say that this circuit is being used for testing the odd number and the even number, since this circuit will be called as a parity tester. Okay, so it is odd. It is also the odd. 2, it is even, then odd, even, odd, and even. So in this way you are going to mark the value which is the odd number and which is the even number. Okay students, now we will conclude the next part. The next part, according to the text, it is a adder. That adder we have to study. It is a half adder. Half adder. The half adder is nothing but when you are going to add the 2-bit value. Okay, the 2-bit number is going to be added with this, and we will see how this adder is going to be work. So you have, as I told you, it is being used as a 2-bit. Means the two variables are there. So according to the two variable, you have 2 raised to power n, that is 2 raised to power 2 is equal to 4. Okay, so from this particular 4, you may say that 0, 1, 2 and 3 value is going to be occurred. And this n, the number of input, this n, it is nothing but it is, you may say that it is a number of input, or how many variables are present in this particular adder. So this adder you may mark here as a, B, and here you will be getting the output. But up till now we have studied only the variable a and b and the output, that is y. But in this adder, as you know that whenever we are going to add anything, you are getting the value, two values. That two values is nothing but one you are getting as a sum and second you are getting as a carry. So this sum and second carry has to be plotted in the truth table. Okay, that truth table we are going to be observed in this half adder. Okay, instead of writing this particular y, you have to write down the sum and the carry. Okay students, so here it is sum and here you will obtain the carry. Now as I told you, 2 raised to power 2 is equal to 4, you are obtaining the value 0. In the 0, for the 2-bit you may write down 0 0. For 1 you may write down 0 1. For 2 you may write down 1 0. And for 3 you may write down 1 and 1. Now from this observation, as I told you, this adder is nothing but it is a one type of the addition. Whenever the addition is going to be occurred, you are getting the sum and you are getting the carry. So from this particular table, from this truth table, only you see what is the sum and what is the carry. So 0 plus 0, the sum is 0 and carry is again 0. Then 0 plus 1, the sum will be 1 but the carry is not generated, so you may write down carry as a 0. Okay, the 1 plus 0, again the sum is 1 and the carry is not generated, since you may say that it is 1 and here you will be obtaining the value as a 0. Then 1 plus 1, as you know, previously I told you that the 1 plus 1, you are getting the sum as a 0 and carry as a 1. 0 and carry as a 1. How it occurs? We have studied previously. Okay. So it is the table for the half adder. Now from this particular table, you are able to design the logical diagram also and the logical equation also. Now just carefully you observe, for carry and for the sum, you have got this output. Okay, 0 0 0 0 means what is the gate output you are getting like this. Okay, which was the gate? Previously we have studied. That gate was nothing but it was a AND gate. Okay, and here 0 1 1 0, which was the gate? It was the XOR gate. So this table output is of a XOR gate output. So by using this particular two gates, we are able to design the logical diagram. Logical diagram. Okay, only by using this particular two gate, we will be designing the logical diagram, and from this logical diagram, you will be saying that the logical equation will be occurred. How that logical equation? As you know that the AND logical equation and the XOR logical equation. The simple that logical equation you have to put down. Okay. Now we will see the logical diagram. The logical diagram of half adder. Okay. Again, you may observe here that two variables are there. From this table, we are only designing the logical diagram. So from this particular the A and B value, you have as the previous value, the A value and the B value. Okay, as there is no inverter, you are not able, you just click this portion and only the simple you may draw. The first you required, as I told you, you required the AND gate, and second you required the XOR gate for designing the half adder. Okay, so here you will be obtaining the variable as A and B. Again the same variable is to be get occurred. From this inputted value, you just get connect with the XOR gate A input, and this B connect to the XOR gate. So this AND gate is nothing but it is used for carry. For carry, you just write down here because it is very much important. Why this carry? How this carry is formed? From this table, the carry is being formed here, and by observing the table, you may say that here for carry the output is A dot B. Okay. Then for the sum, we have designed the XOR gate. This XOR gate table, the formation, it is a sum and the output is A plus circle B, that is A bar B plus A B bar. Okay, you have the another step also for designing this one, but as per your syllabus, it is not given. In engineering, there is a one process, the product of sum and the sum of product. Okay, this table you have to design the logical equation. For designing the logical equation, you have the K map. You have the K map. This K map is nothing but it is called as a, in our engineering language, it is called as a Carnot map. This Carnot map, when you are able to study, you will be able to design the logical equation also. Okay, that we will see later, but now it is not included in your book since we will not see here. Only you may observe that it is a having the carry, you are obtaining the a dot b, and for the sum you are obtaining the a bar b plus a b bar. Okay, now we have to prove the value. For proving the value, again the sum and the carry, how we have designed it one, but we have to prove also for the sum. So you write down for sum proof. For sum, let a is equal to 0, this one 0, and b is equal to 0. As you know that a bar b plus a b bar, you just write down the equation a bar b plus a b bar. Here you will be obtaining the 0 0 plus 0 0. Here bar and bar is present, since 1 0 plus 0 1, again 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. It is a first number proof. Then a second number proof, let a is equal to 0 and b is equal to 1. Since again you just write down this logical equation. From this logical equation, zero and 1, the logical equation, that is nothing but it is 0 bar 1 plus 1, sorry, it is a 0 and it is a 1 bar. Okay, so 0 bar, it is 1 multiplied by 1 plus 0 multiplied by 0. So 1 into 1, you are getting the value 1 plus 0 is equal to 1. Since this 1 come, and that's why we have written here as a 1. It is proof. Then the third number condition, if a value is 1 and b value is 0, then according to that you have to put down the value for the a and b. The a value is 1, means 1 bar, b value is 0, since 0, plus a value is 1 and b value is 0 bar. Okay, so again 1 bar it is 0, then 1 plus 1 multiplied by 1, 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. The third number proof. Then at the last you have for the sum, the a value is 1 and b value is 1. So 1 bar 1 plus 1, 1 bar is equal to 0 1 plus 1 0, 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. The fourth number proof. So in your examination you have to write down below just 1 2 3 4 for the sum, and then we will see for the carry. For carry, again the same process, let a is equal to 0 and b is equal to 0. Now you have the logical equation for the carry, a dot b, since 0 dot 0 is equal to 0. The first number. Second number, let a is equal to 0 and b is equal to 1. Again the a dot b you have the value, that is 0 dot 1 is equal to 0. The third number case, let a is equal to 0, let a is equal to 1, b is equal to 0, since a dot b is equal to 1 dot 0 is equal to 0. The fourth number case, let a is equal to 1, b is equal to 1, and here the a dot b is equal to 1 dot 1 is equal to 1. Okay, so this 0 0 0 and 1, this 0, it is 0 0 0 and it is 1. So according to this one, the proof, you have the carry and the sum, it is occurred. Since you may say that as it adds only the 2 bit, since it is called as a half adder. Okay students, now next we will see the full adder.